Yeah, still recording. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're the host again. So, have we got everybody back on?
Not yet.
I think have we got some more guests from Ghana on at the moment?
I think it's Pulasi.
Don't worry, you're okay. Stay on. Hi, Anne. You're back. I don't mind. We'll train all over the world at the same time.
Okay.
So, where were we? The people won't believe what they hear. Was that where I was up to?
Caro test.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people won't believe what we tell them. They believe what they taste. Now, we're no longer selling on emotions and our relationship with people. Yes, it makes a difference if we know them. We're selling on fact. We're selling on evidence. We're selling on proof. People will only buy a certain amount off our friends that we know because we know them and you feel obliged. But more people will buy because of fact and evidence and proof. You can go and sell to anybody out there if you present the problems, why they've got the problems, and the solutions. But you have to give them evidence and fact. You can't just say in a court of law, if the prosecution stands up and says, sorry, Your Honour, we do not have any evidence against the accused, but take our word for it. Take our word for it. They're definitely guilty. Now, even if they play at the same golf club together, what's going to happen to the court case? It'd be dismissed, wouldn't it? They get rid of the court case. It's the same with this. We have to give them the correct information, which will help you to get the sale at the end. So then we go through a slightly different page. This page is brought forward. This one is normally after the solution. So we've moved them round. It's the solution after the Protects Health page.
So you change the page. You change the page right now, the sequence. So instead of solution page first, then protects our health first, and then solution page.
Yeah. So it's the other way around. So Protects Health page, and then after that we then do the solutions page, because the only message we're getting across with this presentation, we're not talking about time savings, energy savings, time savings, energy savings, money savings. We're only talking about health benefits. So the reason why we've put this page in, again, is it talks about health.
Okay.
So that's the reason why we've put that page in. But I'm going to highlight the part at the bottom where it talks about, now we have all sorts of insurances. We have car insurance, life insurance, all sorts of insurance policies today that look after us. But they only ever pay out after the event. And they don't actually prevent the event from taking place. So what we're actually talking about here is like a true life health insurance designed to look after us from our very next meal. And think about it. I'm going to come away from the flip chart now. I'm back in training mode. You think about that paragraph. That paragraph is powerful. If you add up and do it, I did it the other night. It's over £325 that me and Joanne spend on insurances, life insurance, car, two of us life insurance, two of us car insurance, contents insurance, mobile phone insurance. The list is endless. Hundreds of pounds every month, but they do nothing unless there is a car crash, a death, something stolen, nothing. We're paying that money every month. And if you think about it, Salad Master is like a true life health insurance. You get the health benefits from the very next meal. That's probably one of the most underused paragraphs in the whole presentation. Or we say it, but we don't know why we are saying it. It's powerful to say it. And that's when people will start to sit there and go, well, hang on a minute. They've shown me that the reason why we lose the nutrition, which is why we get the health problems, is because we use the water, the fats, the oils, high heat, steaming, and all the rest. I've done the carrot test, which backs up the words that they've said. I need to know how to cook my food. So that's why we then go through into the solutions page. Now, the solutions page, normally on this, now I know, Randy, did I do the solutions page the other day on the other call?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a recording of that already. I'm not going to do it in case we run out of time. So,
I did already send it through YouTube.
Wonderful. So we're not going to talk about handles coming off. We do mention it, but it's in passing. We're not going to say the lids are self-nesting so you can stack it up or stack cooking or anything else. We simply talk about the 316 Ti titanium stainless steel. We talk about the material in the middle. You look confused, Anna. Are you okay?
I can't find my solution page.
What?
Maybe you left it in VJ.
Oh, it was before. It's
Okay, don't worry. So we're going to talk about the 316, and we're going to talk about vapor valve. So they're the only two that we really talk about, because those two are what help to keep more vitamins and minerals in the food. Then we're going to cook. Now we did have the idea we were going to do a cooking video that we would just send out to everybody. It doesn't work. I'm being truthful. It doesn't work. The idea was good, but it just didn't. In real life, it didn't work. All we need you to do is now cook some chicken, some vegetables, and a salad. Get the vegetables on first, because they take the longest. Then the chicken. Now you only need to fry it on one side. Please do take the skin off. And that's been said to us. We're not there to cater for them because they like fried chicken with the skin on. That's not why we do it. Take the skin off, because I'm going to be truthful. If you did a presentation for me with the skin on, I'd stand there and I'd go, in my head, that little voice, I'd go, yeah. It's not going to, there's so much fat coming out of the skin. I could do that in my own saucepan at home, because there's so much oil coming out. Take the skin off, so it's just meat and bone. You do that in a frying pan with no oil, it will burn to high heaven. We're not showing them that we're cooking you some nice chicken with crispy skin on. No, we're showing them that we can fry with no oil whatsoever. So get the vegetables on first. Doesn't have to be all 5. It can be 3. I'm going to use what's in my fridge and freezer later on. We understand that food is getting a little bit more scarce or more difficult to get, or we don't want to go out and buy more food. So I'm going to do carrots, peas, and sweet corn. I'm going to do chicken thighs, and then a small salad. The salad is to show off the food processor. Keep it simple. Just cook those 3 things. Then we simply say to them, so guys, what have you learned from what we've done today? Crucial you ask them this question. At the end of the first video, you say, what have you learned today? What in essence you're doing is, imagine we've got, where were we? Anne. Imagine, Anne, do you have a, what do you call it, a thermometer? Do you still use the ones that you put in people's mouths?
No, we
you know
don't
that
have that. No. No. What we have is the one to scan the forehead.
In the ear or wherever it may be. Right. So in essence, what you're doing when you say to them, what have you learned from what you've seen so far? In essence, you're taking the temperature to see how much they've listened. Because if they come up with, I'm not going to swear, but if they come up with a caribou poo answer or a bull answer, they're going to say, oh, it's you, it's great, or oh, I've learned a lot. And if they say something like, I've learned a lot, that's not tapping into their brain to find out what they've learned. But if they can say, well, do you know what, Anna, you've shown me today, or do you know what, babe, you've shown me today how the way I'm cooking my food is taking the goodness out, which then means that that's leading to the health problems. And now you've also shown me how I can keep this the nutrition in. So this is incredible. If they start using language like that, you know that you're on the right track. Keep it simple. Send them a video of the scrub test and some recipes. Send some Fijian recipes. Send some Filipino recipes. To the people who are Ghana still on the call, send some Ghanaian recipes. I know we were talking about them on the previous call. Send them over to them. In fact, a good closing question actually came up on our previous call. This is for Singapore more than the UK. Singapore, because you can still go into people's homes. If you're doing a virtual presentation, I would be using the food processor, and I would simply say, okay, babes, we're doing 2 different types of delivery at the moment. We're doing one delivery where we're actually exempt. Well, you don't have to say this because you're still open. We're still okay to come to people's homes, and we unpack it, we wash it down, and we show you how it works. Or if you don't want us in the home, we can do it virtually like this, where we drop the cookware off, there's no contact, then we can do some cooking down the phone. Which one would you prefer? Would you prefer the install in your home or a virtual one?
You could come to my home and install it.
Great choice. Now tell me, you want the virtual one. So do you want the one in your home or the virtual one?
The one in my home.
Okay, no, tell me you want the virtual one. Do you want the one in the home?
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Do you want the one in your home or do you want the virtual one?
I prefer the virtual one.
Great choice.
For example, that's my answer.
Great choice. So whichever one they say, we say.
Great choice.
Great choice. It's a closing question while you're doing the cooking, because they're no longer thinking, should I buy the product, yes or no? They're already thinking about when they've got the product and how they're going to have it delivered. So you then call them back. Oh, by the way, you tell them that the videos that you're going to send, please do make sure you watch them, as I will be asking questions about the videos. You then call them back and say, okay, what did you learn from the videos that I sent? Because we all know that with videos that we send, let's be truthful, we get a video on WhatsApp, what do? We fast forward it. We skip. If it's more than 5 minutes long, after 3 minutes, we start going, oh my God, okay, right, let's skip. If you tell them that you're going to be asking questions, there's more chance they're going to watch it. Also, when you ask them what they learned, you find out if they did watch them or not. Then you'll simply go through on the second call. How many people do you know that want to boost their nutritional intake, just like what you are today, that would like to see the video? So you now get the referrals. You then say to them, would you like to see the different sets that we do? Go through the sets that Randy's got for you, the nutritional set and so on. Then you're going to get them to write the prices down. Sorry, I'm rushing. I'm getting calls. I've got to be in Africa in 2 minutes, back in Africa. Get them to write the figures down of the different sets. 2 sets. Only show them 2 sets. Don't show them 3, 4, 5, 6. Too much choice. Get them to write the figures down of the different sets. And here comes the closing question. All you would now say, I'd go, Anna, thank you very much for having me. I hope I've been able to change your life. I've got 2 quick questions to finish. If you say no to the first question, then I won't ask the second question. Have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yes.
And you'll physically see that. I want you to smile. Everybody smile. Give me the smile. There's the smile. Let me see. Who else have we got? Have we got Anne? Don't worry if you haven't got your camera on. Okay, but give them a smile, because what that does, they're expecting you to close the set. So when you say, have you enjoyed yourself today? They go, oh, yeah, I have. And then you ride on that crest of the happy feeling. You go, wonderful. Well, look at the smile. Wonderful, great. Well, look, is it set A or B that you'd like to get started with to boost your family's nutritional intake to help to fight and prevent the coronavirus? Bam. That's it. That's the presentation. I'm sorry I was rushing towards the end. But Randy, what I'll be able to do for you, I'll get some, I'm going to do the cooking hopefully later on today. Like I say, I'm training in Africa again in 10 seconds time. But I've got the national. I've got the national.
If you have some script on that, some questions, you have some written already script, because that is really good. Like for example, the question you always ask the customers? Do you have that?
What, throughout the presentation?
Yeah.
Okay, but they're already sort of built in to the presentation already. One sticks in my mind, and I pinched this off somebody the other day. When you say the part on the flip chart where you say, now, water is the next enemy. Now, water vitamins and minerals. Cabbage and green beans. What colour does the water go?
Orange. Your proceed.
Okay. Or green beans, it goes. Okay, don't worry, it goes green. Goes orange. So what does that suggest to you? So I haven't really got a script on that. That is the script, but you've got to use more questions within it. I'm going to send you. The video that I film. It'll either be tonight or tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I'm going to get it filmed tonight of the demo. Then we'll be able to get it done from there.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right, I've got Rita sending me a message, so I'm going to have to go, Rand. So hopefully, I may
Okay,
even have some.
thank you very much for the compliment.
No problem. Don't worry, I'm still going to be helping you out in Singapore, but we won't be able to do it officially like this. I'll still help you though. Don't worry.
Okay. Hopefully, we were gonna invite you in Singapore.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, right, guys. I'm going to go. I'm going to quickly go downstairs.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Ingat, halong. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.